Alright, let's pick it up here. This was after I got beaten, not by choice. So I decided to change my strategy, and at this point I actually reshuffled the equipment. So now instead of Crucifix at the moment, Shania has a Demon Ward. So this will decrease my encounters. There's a specific way you have to go to get to the boss, but if you don't take that one way, you will get lost. I recommend check game facts for where to go. But after you get Shania, it's smooth sailing. So let's shift the Demon Ward and re-equip the Flare Brooch. Alright, let's do this. So I got Special Defense down 3 back this time, but I made another mistake, and that is I don't have Holy Edge, or not Holy Edge, Dark Edge, to deal elemental damage with my physical attacks, and thus, see, no Dark Edge. So instead, I had no other choice. I think I was able to do this without having to change to Awaker, but let's just see how far we can go. I'm actually saving the easiest for last, and that is Sloth area, because the enemy's vulnerability is slow. So that means its turns are going to be less and less frequent. And with Sand Lidabelle, they'll make my turns much more frequent. Okay, the difference between normal attack and Extinction is that Extinction takes out stock. So without Dark Edge, I'm pretty much doing the brunt of my attacks and completely inducing a lot of damage. He's in bad shape. Let's recover him. This is going to do a lot more damage because it's Sand Lidabelle and special defense down. Yeah, a lot more damage. That recovers my health fully. So I think that if you just use the same debuff again and again, it just cancels out the other one. But then again, debuffs recover on their own. Another reason to have Crucifix, otherwise you'll be screwed. Now, in theory, if its special defense is down, I could use Sunflare and do a lot more damage. Though I wish I had Entrance, because then I could do a phenomenal amount of damage with this, but no. Oh well, it's not a big deal. Let's use Evil Shade. This will do dark elemental damage, remove its stock, plus do a lot more damage due to the debuff. These things actually get stronger the more you progress. And the dangerous thing about this is that after you beat a boss, you can't exactly save your progress. You have to beat all 6 of the bosses that are in Purgatory. The ones for Gluttony, Pride, Greed, Lust, Wrath, and Sloth. So that just leaves one deadly sin, so you actually get a save point before that. That is actually the hardest boss that you'll ever encounter. Wow, you kind of flatter yourself that way, Frank. Okay, Frank's in my party now. So I'm going to switch my abilities, so I'm going to have wrong thing. I'm going to Gluttony next, and its weakness is physical defense down, not physical attack down. But I'm going to use that on Frank because I'm trying to make him a powerhouse. So instead of physical attack 1, I'm going to use physical defense down 1. Okay. Let's change equipment. I decided to get rid of the demon earrings to equip Demon Ward, but I forgot to actually change that as soon as I got into the boss fight. Oh well. Oh, I forgot to equip the Stellar Chart to Frank. I need to do that. Okay, Pisces will work. Okay. So this is all the various elements. Sloth is wind, gluttony is earth, greed is water, lust is fire, wrath is dark, and pride is light. So I'm trying to remember how far I go in this. I suggest check game facts because there's a place where you can find snap cards and how to get them, plus a guide through Purgatory, which will be really handy. Now, this is the reason I'm doing this is because I'm lazy, and this was the original strategy that I employed in my last run through of Purgatory. Plus, it's also really handy too because I discovered the best combination for this fight is to use Johnny and Shania, as well as Frank for physical attacks and using keys, and change Slim Hilda to Curvy Hilda so she can use Happiness Gift to restore everyone's unconscious allies, and Full Bloom, which is basically, again, Arc Cure and Cure All combined. Very useful. Especially against a boss where if you can't survive the next attack after you get attacked. Because to warn you, you have to go cold turkey in the boss fight here, or the last boss here. Because if you do use status ups, the boss will immediately cancel them out, like it was nothing. Oh, great. I was hoping for a physical defense down, but oh well. Frank is being a lower level is much weaker. I recommend don't go through Purgatory unless of course you're at the right level. And the right level that GameFAQs recommends is level 55 for Johnny. But this isn't exactly what I did because this is level... When I started Johnny is at level 50. So that was really risky. Let's restore some health on the side, since Frank's weaker. Goodbye stock. Oh well. Now with physical defense down, it means my attacks are actually much stronger. The much more iffier ones is, I think, for greed, and its weakness is evasion down, but since evasion is really random, I don't really see any point to it. Okay. Let's pull off this. I'm gonna miss though. Yeah. It will do far more damage if I was able to pull it off and probably get rid of it sooner. But at this point it's really weak now. Weak enough that I could probably take it out, but I won't be able to meet Hilda until the next video because the boss was finished so very late. And going to Purgatory is a choice, and you don't have to take it. If you want Ether Purge, you can take it. You can take it and brave it. But if you don't want to risk it, then don't take it. I'm just doing this because I want to show how far I can go with my strategy and see if I can make it through So I'm gonna wrap up here, and I will pick this up a little later.